friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my setup video for my Fall Recollections personal planner. I decided I was going to purchase this planner because I wanted to have something for more fall and during the Christmas and into January, February. As you may know, I am using this one currently in my for like the summer and spring, and I thought, you know what, I want to go ahead and get it changed out for the new seasons. So I'm going to be doing kind of like a gold, black, and then a little bit of mix of oranges and whites. And so I'm just going to go through and set up each little component and kind of show you what I do to set it up. And that's what I'm doing today. So I am at my sister's house, so my background's a little bit different, and hopefully the lighting's okay and everything will work out. All right, let's get started. The band that I use to make the planner band is just a headband from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of 6. I also purchased some maple leaves and other leaves for this project, and I bought both of those at the Dollar Tree as well. I also picked up this paper pack at Michael's, and if you want to see my full haul video, I'll go ahead and link that above in the right hand corner. And this paper had the word fall in it, so I just wanted to cut that little cut apart out, and I'm going to use that in the front of the planner band. And so I'm just trimming around here, and then I got those at the Dollar Tree as well. I did a full haul video for the Dollar Tree, so I'll go ahead and link that below and in the card at the top of the right hand side. All right, so what I did was I just pulled off those little twigs from that flower bush, and then I'm just pulling out all of the leaves there, and these are really cool because they have some glitter on them, and they all they had different colors, and so I just wanted to pull out the ones that I really liked. So you'll see here I just kind of go through them and pick out a few that I thought would look good in the placement. So I'm just kind of placing it here and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. So this is kind of just really my process. It's just kind of laying things out, seeing what they look like, putting them together, mixing them up, and just trial and error, so just testing it out. Now I do have that doily at the bottom there, and I thought I would have to adhere them on that doily, but I ended up not needing to do that because the leaf itself that I have on the bottom there, that burgundy one, did have enough, it was stable enough to kind of hold all the pieces together. So you can see there I had those twigs, and I was trying to figure out, they were kind of bulky because they were together. And I do end up actually pulling them apart and just using them kind of by themselves. And this is kind of my process. I just keep kind of moving it around and trying to figure, there you go, I can see how I pull them off. I really wanted to use that little gold one, and then I was looking at that green and just kind of figuring out what color worked the best, if I wanted 1 or 2 leaves. All right, so once I kind of got the placement of the leaves together, I knew I wanted to put the little sentiment "Hello Fall" on the front of it. So what I decided to do, I had that little jar of embellishments came from Tuesday Morning, and I pulled out that little wood piece there, that little wood tag, and I thought that was really cute on there. And the fall piece actually fit pretty well on there, so I did have to trim it up a little bit to make it fit around there, but it worked pretty good. Now, you can see there that hello was sitting there, and you can see that I had 2 of them, and one was glittery and one was not. I actually did make that glittery using decoupage. I used that technique in my Plan With Me video too for my leaves, so I did a kind of a process video for that, so I'll make sure I leave a link to that in the description box. All right, so once I got all of those, I glued them down, and then I'm actually going to show you how I put them onto the band. Now that I've got all of the items glued on there, I wasn't quite able to finish it at my sister's house, so I did glue everything together, and I literally just took each little section off and then glued it back on, you know, pretty you know, just put glue in different spots, and I use my low temp hot glue gun. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put the planner band on. I'm going to try to do it without showing you what's in my planner because I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so this is what I do when I put it, so you're getting a little sneak peek of what it looks like. Ooh, big deal, right? Okay, and so this is what I do when I am putting the planner band on. I'm actually putting it right up against this pocket. I don't really use this pocket for anything. I use it for decoration, so I'm probably going to put like journal cards that'll stick out here and show like color. And then you can see I put this one that says Good Times, and I put this little washi tape on it, which you'll be able to see this whole planner setup in my planner setup video. Putting the planner setup in here in a little while, but for now I just wanted to show you the band. So this is what I did. So generally what I do is I do try to cover this up with the decoration that I put, the little part where you're adding the two things together. But I actually already put the planner band on and didn't have it recorded, so I ripped it off. And because I wanted to show you what I do when I do this planner band, so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So again, I'm lining it up here, up against the edge of the, and I try to kind of go in as much as I can, so that I have, when I flip it over, it's on, when I put it on this side, it's not so far over that I can't actually put anything on it. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually line it up. So I want it to be centered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up so that it is centered. So when I put my glue down, it'll actually be kind of like right here instead of over here. But I do want to try to get as much on there as possible too, just so I can make sure it's really secure. So I just kind of work with it and make sure that it's in there. And then I take it, once I got the placement, I actually hold the band and the decoration. I hold it, and then I just remove it from the cover, so that when I glue it, I can glue it down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take a piece of it. So I'm going to kind of look at it and think, okay, so the F from the fall is kind of lined up with it, and the E is kind of lined up, so it helps me to kind of know where I was going to place it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it from the thing, kind of marking in my mind where I'm going to put it. And then what I do is I actually take the planner band and I stretch it in my fingers. I know it seems really weird, but it's kind of hard, but I do stretch it in my fingers before I apply the glue, because I want it to already be stretched out when I apply the glue, so that when I apply the thing, it's kind of stretched already. Okay, so now I'm going to do what I said, and I'm going to take the planner band and I'm going to stretch it out, and I'm going to put it where I kind of thought it was going to go. And then I'm just going to hold it there for a minute until it dries. And then I'm going to test it. So if I had the band right here, I just kind of eyeball it and like think, okay, that's probably going to be good. Okay. And then I just make sure that it's actually glued. So I just take it and run another piece of glue across the edge. When I'm actually placing the band on the cover, I like to stretch it out from this way, not from this way. So you don't want to stretch it from the front, because you don't want this thing to come off. Honestly, I don't know if that even makes a difference, because I literally have never had any of these fall off before, and I've used my flower ones for all summer and spring, but maybe the reason why they last so long is because I do this trick. I actually take the planner band and I stretch it from here, from the back, and put it on. It doesn't really need to even stretch that much, because it's gonna fit on there no matter what. but that's how I get it on the cover. So I'm not stretching this part out. I'm only stretching the back piece out. And so as you can see, it fits on there perfectly. And I think this is so beautiful. And I cannot believe I basically made it with all Dollar Tree items. This is Dollar Tree, this is Dollar Tree, this is Dollar Tree. This was from Michael's. And then this was that paper pack that I did a haul video on. I'll go ahead and link that below or up in the corner if you want to look at that. And I just had this little wood chip veneer in my stash. So, and the planner band came from the Dollar Tree. So that is what it looks like, guys. I'm really happy with it, and I've been using it for a couple of days now, and it's staying. And because like I said, I already had it glued on there, but then I realized I lost that footage, so I ripped it off to show you how I glue it on there again. But I have had it on there for a couple of days now in my purse, and it seems to stay on just fine. It's not going to come off. And I mean, it's only the Dollar Tree, so I can just make another one if I need to. So that is my Hello Fall planner band for my Recollections personal planner. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.